Hey everybody, my name is Ashley Aldrich, and today I am going to share with you just my final project one. I'm super excited about it and I hope you enjoy. So let's get started. Okay. Whoops. So my calculator app was called See You Later, and it's an app basically to help plan the best vacation in the whole wide world. So let's talk about a couple of the key features. So a couple of the cool features is that it'll allow you to plan an itinerary. There's a routes function. I ended up not including that for just the prototype, but that's something that I had planned on doing, something that I thought about. There's a things to do custom search. So you can search by activity, by age, by the time or the money you want to spend. And there's also a countdown to how many days after you've begun an itinerary. My target audience, I really wanted to aim towards families that are going on vacation, but I wanted it to be able to be used by both mom and dad and also kids. So you'll see that incorporated in the design. I wanted to use symbols that were universal and easy to understand, and also graphics that help lead you through and keep you engaged throughout the whole process. So we'll move past the research to kind of my first round of visual design. So I wanted to make a home screen in the top left, but I want it to be exciting. And so after looking at some of these additions, I realized that the colors weren't quite what I wanted them to be, and the symbols weren't doing what they needed to in guiding the user through. So I kind of adapted some of that, and you'll see that later in the presentation. So user testing, I did 3 different kind of user tests just to show what the app can do. The first one is using the search by activity option. So there'll be a search button that will allow you to choose from different activities, and from there it'll suggest some options to add to the itinerary. The second one is just the basics of how to set up the itinerary. And then the third one is using the search by time function, meaning searching, if you have an hour left in your itinerary or you find yourself with some extra time, you can search depending on how much time you have and see what's available in the area. About some basic concept sketches. So user testing. I found user testing extremely, extremely valuable because the app, I wanted it to be used by a variety of different people. I tried to get a pretty good spread of different people to help user test. And it really helped me decide what symbols to use, what colors, and just the way that they interacted with it was very insightful to me. So there's some wireframes. Probably the funnest feedback that I got was from my 9-year-old brother. And because I wanted this app to be used by, even children, he gave me some good feedback about what he'd like to see, and what he was very, very blunt about what was boring and what was good. And I did find his insights very, very helpful. So this brings us kind of the final refinements. This was my final style guide. And you can see that it's changed a lot from the first prototypes. I really wanted those bold colors and those fun graphics to draw people in. And then these are my final screens. And I won't spend too much time on this just because you can go in and play with the prototype. But this was kind of the custom search option that I was mentioning, where you can go in and search by age, cost, activity, or time. And from there, it kind of splits out. And then that just brings us to our final, the final prototype and the final mock-up. I'm really, really happy with the way that this turned out, and I'd be interested to do even more user testing and see, especially with my little brother, if this helps guide him a little bit better through the process, and if he enjoys this and is able to stay focused with this. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit more about my app. The link to the digital prototype will be at the bottom of my presentation and slides. So feel free to play around with that, but thanks for watching.